Thanks for tuning in to another tips and tricks tutorial video brought to you by Freelancer School. Today we're just going to spend a little time and just show you where in Google Tag Manager, when you're creating a tag, that you can access the community template gallery and really just show you the different options they have. This is mostly for beginner developers. There is advantages too. There could be, for instance, they might, if a tag is updated or a script is updated for, like a base code, the template managers, if it's upkept well, will update that base code script for you, things like that. But they also, if they don't update the script, you can find errors and things like that too. So as you move along, you'll probably move into just launching like custom HTML tags, which we're not going to go over today, but I will do that in a future video. But yeah, let's just hop right in and kind of show you around. So, say you wanted to put a tracking code for anything on your website, or you would first and you didn't really know what you were doing. I would go to and you had Google Tag Manager installed on their website. I would click go into your tag manager, click new, name your tag, go to your tag configuration, click on discover more tag types in the community template gallery. Then it's going to give you a list. You can search for what you're looking for. Like, there's a lot, as you can see. But these are just make sure you check on who's making it. Maybe if the actual company itself is making it, then you probably are gonna. It's probably okay. But again, just make sure you trust the people you're sending the data to, or like that made this, because I think anybody can just make these. I don't know if they have to be verified, but I do know that when I first started out, like, this will at least make it so much easier. Maybe it's TikTok events or Facebook events or CallRail tracking codes or anything like that. And I know if you're a developer, you'd be like, why would you do this? This just seems so ridiculous. But for those people just starting out with and just do marketing and they don't have access to a developer, you're going to need to be able to incorporate something like this into your freelancing tech stack, basically, at a minimum. So what I would do is, let's search for Facebook. So in previous videos, I had shown Facebook Pixel, and like if you wanted to verify this, I would probably, like, it is verified. It's verified that GitHub is an organization. Blah blah blah. I know that Facebook had this GitHub, but I clicked on this recently, and it says this organization was marked as archived by an administrator on November 6, 2023. It is no longer maintained. So since it's no longer maintained, I don't have faith that. I mean, maybe it will be upkept, but I don't trust that it'll be upkept. So at that point, I probably wouldn't want to use this, but let's say we were, just so I can show you the how it would look. And all this stuff you could put in your HTML code, yes, but like if you don't know HTML code, then this makes it like much easier to implement the code. By doing that, enter your pixel ID here. It has all the options for you, so that is super helpful when you're just starting out, instead of launching a custom HTML tag, especially if you don't feel comfortable, copy and pasting code and maybe editing a little code or something like that. So I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully that helps just a little bit with understanding what the community template gallery does. It is a UX UI friendly way for you to add scripts and codes to website for event tracking, for domain verifications, things like that, and can be super helpful. And like, I don't know, if there are really good ones out there that I would probably use over me adjusting the HTML code myself, just because I know it's well upkept. I know I don't have time to pay attention to all the times that the base code's going to be updated, things like that. But yeah, it just depends on the situation. So I hope that helps your understanding. If you've never used Google Tag Manager before, if you are new but really didn't know where those were, or like how to get to them, it's pretty simple, as you just saw right there. And yeah, have a great day. We'll catch you next time on our next tips and tricks video.